When I was in the third grade, I was very into reading/writing and often stayed up far past my bedtime reading anything within my comprehension level that I could get my hands on. We had a stack of children's encyclopedias I loved on all sorts of pics, dinosaurs, the planets, world history, etc., including one of stories/poems. One poem stood out in particular. It was about solitude and nature and really struck a chord with me. Because I loved the poem so much, I copied it down into a journal I had of my own writing and passages/poems I found inspiration in. Because was so young, talking single digits here, it never occurred to me to write down the author or anything, especially not in my own journal. A few weeks went by and my mom had stumbled upon journal while cleaning my room. She read the poem and assumed it was original writing. She approached me about it that night and was so proud of it. Like any 8-year-old, I wanted my mom's approval and pride, so I didn't tell her I had actually found the poem in a book. I didn't think it would be a big deal, and she was so proud. Back in like 1996 or 97, I was in early grade school, like 7 years old. Young and stupid, Ella had recently seen something on our local news about some wanted guy dubbed the Band-Aid Bandit, who was considered armed and dangerous, and for whatever reason, the story stuck in my head for the following days. One of those days, I was in school, and my friend Alan was absent. The teacher asked me if I knew where he was, and in my stupid mind, I saw it as an opportunity to come up with this crazy story about how he had gone with my family and I to do stuff over the weekend, and during the trip, had gotten shot by the guy on the news when we were at a bank or something. I don't even remember the details. Regardless though, the teacher took it very seriously, since I was a good kid without any record of lying, and she went to talk to some other adults. I got pulled to the side later on and was asked to repeat my story to a few other adults. I knew Elle had fucked up, but not wanting to get into trouble for lying, I doubled down and stuck to the story. That was the last I heard from the adults about it, and Alan came back from being sick a few days later, but I still felt super guilty for lying about him getting shot to the teachers and causing them to freak for a bit like that. I assume it was easily debunked as a pretty obvious lie with a simple phone call, but I still think about it over 20 years later, and get a knot in my stomach, especially considering all the crazy things that have happened in the world between then and now. I was lucky it was the 90s and the teachers didn't punish me for even joking about that kind of thing. Young me was a fucking idiot.